On a quiet Sunday morning in April of 1988, Arthur left home with his usual briefcase and his usual tired face. He told his wife, Melissa, that he'd return before dinner. She didn't know it would be the last time she ever saw him. Hours passed, then a day, then a week. No calls, no sightings. The police searched highways, forests, and coastlines. 3 weeks later, a jogger found Arthur's abandoned car near an ocean cliff. Some of his clothes washed up on shore. Authorities concluded the obvious: Arthur had drowned. A short funeral was held. Friends cried. His wife was devastated. His children kept asking for their father. And just like that, the world moved on. But while the world mourned, Arthur was nowhere near dead. He had crossed the border using cash, no ID, no trace. He became a man named Michael Reeves, living in a quiet town 3 states away. He worked odd jobs, slept in small apartments, and introduced himself with a smile that carefully hid everything behind it. Over the next decade, Michael, or Arthur, married again. He had another child. He laughed, he worked, he celebrated birthdays. He carried groceries, paid bills, taught his son to ride a bike. A man who was officially dead was building a new life. But every night, when the house was quiet, he stared at the ceiling and whispered only to himself, "Do they still miss me?" For 30 years, he lived in silence. Not as a criminal, not as a wanted man, just as a man who abandoned everything he feared facing. He didn't run from death. He ran from debt, failures, humiliation, and a collapsing business that was drowning him. Then, something happened. At age 67, he needed surgery. Nothing major, just a routine checkup that required hospital records. He filled out a form, casually writing his fingerprints and personal info. A nurse entered it into a government database, and the system made a loud beep. The nurse frowned. The computer screen flashed. At first, she thought it was a joke. Then she checked again. Arthur Harrington, declared dead in 1988, had just signed in for surgery. Within hours, authorities arrived. When questioned, Arthur didn't fight. He didn't run. He simply said 4 quiet words: "I wanted to disappear." The government charged him for identity fraud but reduced his sentence due to age, health, and the fact that he committed no other crimes. His second family learned the truth. His first family heard the news through the media. And the man who spent 3 decades pretending to live now had to face life honestly. Arthur once thought a new name could erase his old life. But he learned a truth many ignore: you can hide your identity, not your past. His case is now known as a rare voluntary disappearance, not from crime, but from fear. Some don't run to escape the world. They run to escape themselves. This is Twist Edge Tales.